Got a nice little bass here. Where's he about? Oh, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey folks, how you doing? Captain Mark, the Kid Coach Cheese Outdoors. This episode, what is it? Well, I think that opener gave you a little bit of hint of what's happening, right? Yes, that was Captain Dave Flanagan, North Island Fly. Captain Dave, one of the premier guys on Long Island. What happened with him? I think what happened back in the day, he saw me coming back in the Preacher, loaded up with fish and said, "Kid, is there any possible chance I can get on the boat with you?" I'm like, alright. Like I said, probably about 2 years. Alright, anybody buying this? No, Dave's my boy. And what we do, we go out there and we are throwing topwater, see if we can stay load a couple of striped bass and bluefish. That's the game. Captain Dave's going to take it from the beginning here, right? Captain Dave, let's get this party started. I used to have more moves in a chess game when I was younger. I hit in the clubs. Come on, shake it, move it. Take it, Davey.
Spent all morning dicking around looking for bunker. Couldn't find anything. Always got something in the back pockets. Now we're just tossing big spooks, bluefish, maybe a little striped bass. Water's a little warm today. It's about 90 degrees today. Water's about 70, 71.
And you know you're going to hook up right now, right?
The Blues are here to play, so that's all right. We're on plan B right now. Catching blues in like 2-3 feet of water right here. We still got plenty of time to look for bunker pods. That's a nice one. That's a good one.
Yeah, this is nice.
Nice healthy bluefish right here.
So what are we using? That is a damn good question. I'm glad you asked that.
Nobody asked that.
Young lady, somebody would have asked if you gave them the opportunity, alright? Take it easy, alright? Well, this is what we're using. The Zara. I call it a Zara Spook. Walk the dog action. Well, it just so happens I got one right here, alright? That's what we were using, this exact one. Don't know much about it. You can probably get it online somewhere. What the hell's it called? I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who makes this. That's it. What does that say right there? I don't know. It's called a DOC, D-O-C, trademark, surface bait, 9 inches, 3.25 ounces. That's what we're throwing. What did I do? I went home, searched on Amazon and grabbed it. Again, I don't know who makes them. DOC makes them maybe? Maybe DOC is the name of it? I don't know. If that's the name of it, that's the name of it. I don't know. Not important. It is important because it really works well. So what's happening is we're throwing these things around like Club Soda Kenny throws hundreds at a Turkish bathhouse. We're throwing these things off. Sure enough, I have a big bluefish hits it, snaps the damn thing off, spits it, and it floats. Alright? So what we do, Captain Dave goes over there. I grab the thing like the Vulcan B grab right there, put it back on the boat. We're fishing again. Alright? So if you do loose these things, they float. If they snap off, you have a stupid cast and you... I know it's never happened to me, but I've heard of it happening. People cast and forget to open the bail, something like that. Ding! There goes a $50 plug. Well, these float, so you can go get them. You'll have the walk of shame getting it, but who cares? You're getting it back. So what we're doing, we're throwing these bad boys, walking the dog, and the walking the dog is made of mooch, alright? It's a cherry vanilla presentation. It's a slow presentation, which is cool because you get to watch the action as it goes on. But more importantly, it mimics that messed up fish. Let's make a case in point right now. I'm sure you guys have been out in the bunker, and you've seen a bunker that's just not feeling fresh. It's really not feeling fresh, and he's just kind of like he's almost on his deathbed and it's doing this. Like he's just doing this. He's like going, he's like Walt Disney going bye-bye. It kind of does this as it's dying. That's what the spook does. The spook mimics that. All right, when you have your rod tip down, you pop in your rod tip. It's popping that spook side to side. That action is crucial because now again these fish are feeding. They're feeding up. They see it at the top of the water, and all they see is this huge silhouette. 9-inch. This is a 9-inch bait. This is huge, all right. But it's a 9-inch bait, and all they see is that silhouette now of a bunker, and he's doing the death walk, all right. So what they do? They come up from the bottom like the hunt for Red October, right? is a dash. I'll do it. I'm gonna show you right now with the dog. Boom, walking the dog, right? Here it comes. How you doing? See you later. And that's what happens. What happens is the blues will usually just do a porpoise and grab that thing, go back below. And a striped bass, when you hook up a striped bass, the striped bass will take it and fight it on the top of the water for a couple of seconds, wipe that tail, go nuts, and then go down, all right? In my opinion, two different strikes, two different bites. It's almost like you throw it into that pod, there's bluefish everywhere and there's striped bass everywhere. You'll see in the video coming up that you'll see these bass will follow these baits and not commit. They're just a little more cautious than the bluefish. All right, so right here you're gonna see this fish. Dave's walking the dog and the bass, and this is a decent sized bass. I'll slow it down for you and you'll see it a little better with a little better filter on it. But that's a fairly large bass and he's just following that spook and he's just not committing to it. All right, so that's the difference. The bluefish usually will just whack it. The bass are just a little sharper. Okay, now here's another thing we want to do, all right? We're bringing this spook in, walk the dog real slow, and look at behind. You'll see that the little turbulence in the water is from the tail of a following fish, all right? You may not really notice it, but now I just want you to take note of it as you're fishing spook now. You'll see those little swirls in the back. You're being followed, so just act accordingly. Slow it down, stop it, just change up your retrieve, and maybe you could trigger that bite. So just keep an eye on that stuff, like right here, when you see those little swirls, and you may not have caught it the first time, but that is a following fish. It's something that you want to look for as an angler and say, hey, I can see that now. So don't give up on that retrieve yet. That's what we're doing. Let's go to Captain Dave right now on another one off the top. Walking the dog.
Come on.
You took a shot at it?
Giant blow, dude. Come on.
Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
Oh, there he is. Blue. Giant bluefish. That's a giant. That's a tank bluefish.
Alright folks, thanks for sticking with us right now. This episode has been sponsored by our friends over at Sterling Tackle, alright? New stuff coming out from Sterling. It is pretty freaking sick. I'm going to let Steve over at Sterling just give you a quick heads up of what the new product is. They've been working on it for years. They finally got the patent on it. So we're going to do some product testing on this stuff. So Stevie, Sterling Tackle, show them what you got going on right now for 2022. This stuff is ridiculous. Game changer. Stevie, what do you got, kid?
What makes this one different is, if you can see that keel right there, it'll rotate, so full starboard, full port, or if you just want to get a quarter keel setting right there because you don't want to move the bar as far, you would lock it in right there. Take the screws, tighten them down. There you go, and that is locked.
What does that do for you? It changes your spread tremendously. But it's a game changer. You're going to be able to manipulate the width of your spread right now, all right? You'll be able to sneak bars in where you could never do that before. And this patented process is sick. So reach out to our friends over at Sterling to get these bad boys. I know every one of you is probably saying that is a sick idea because the first time I saw it, Steve showed it to us, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Now let's get back to our boy, Captain Dave. We're going for another one.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Is he on it?
Yep. Yes. Oh, bluefish.
Got the bite, bro. That's what counts.
Look at him next to him. Dude, pitch one in there. Those are bass you gotta throw it in there.
Are they bass?
I don't know if they are. So we want to get this up over that bar. Those blues are sitting just beyond the bar in that deeper water. Just get that plug moving. Nice little side to side. See how I'm just slowly reeling as I twitch the rod? Just keep it moving. Hopefully we get one to come up. There he is. So he grabbed it right away, so we didn't really have to entice him too much.
All right, so now if he blew up on that, what's exactly should these people do?
If he blew up on it and we didn't hook up, what I like to do is just leave the plug for a second and then start working it again. Because what they're trying to do, especially if these were all bass, a lot of times they'll try to stun. We're using a big bait. We're using a 9-inch plug right now, so it looks just like a bunker. So what the bass and the blues try to do, I mean, blues always want to just chomp them right in half. A bass is going to try to stun their bait because they want to take it head first. So when they blow up on a bait like that, I like to just kind of leave it because now it looks stunned. And then when you start working it again, a lot of times that's when they'll come up and eat it. If you see a fish trailing your plug a little bit, like a little far behind it, that's when you want to speed up your retrieve a little, because think about this, if there's a fish, big fish chasing a bait fish, that bait fish isn't just going to sit there and keep going about its day like nothing's happening. He knows he's being pursued by something larger.
Good point.
So they're going to pick up their pace and try to get away from him. And a lot of times, right when you start speeding that plug up, the fish is going to speed up too behind it, and then he's going to whale it. That is a nice bluefish. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna pick that one up. You need a hand land it?
I can grab. That is a nice piece. Thick too.
That one we're gonna pick up and just show the ladies, because that's what Captain David sees to show off right now for the ladies.
Come on, baby.
Come on, get that fish. Land that fish.
He's hooked nice. Let's see if I can. There we go.
Damn, that's a big fish.
That's what we're after. Nice chunky bluefish.
Hold the sours.
Got that plug right in him. He's got a little parasite on him. Say hello. How you doing? You ain't done yet.
Yeah. They're escape artists.
There you go. Now he's gonna make it easy. All I got is one hook left.
That's very nice.
I like to grab him by the tail if I can. You just gotta get a good grip on them because they are strong fish. He's trying to bite me. He ain't happy. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful blue.
We have splashed down. All right, that was that. Now, Captain Dave, obviously very good words of wisdom right there, but now it's going to be case in point again. We're going to show you how now that retrieval, when you stop that just for a split second, that fish will react to it as it takes off again, all right? Here's a perfect example. Check it out. There you go. As you can see right there, that quick hesitation and stop and then taking off again, that triggers that fish to say, let me go and say hello to that guy.
Look at the fucking bait, dude.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
There you go. There you sick bastard. Marsh, please don't, Marsh. All right, right here now, Captain Dave is jacked up on Mountain Dew. There are fish everywhere. Now he's trying to do a double-fisted Tony Maja drift spoon. Now, he's doing Statue of Liberty right now, and then he doesn't know what to do. If you've ever been in pods like this and used a Tony Maja drift spoon, you need two hands on the rod because those fish hit that thing like a freaking freight train. We lost a couple of spoons here because what was happening, we were into 15-pound bluefish, and two of them were hitting the spoon at the same time and ripping the spoon right off the rod. Use a wire leader probably if you're in big blues, because the erratic fall, those fish don't know where to hit and they just attack it.
Get over here. They don't stop these things.
Yeah.
Taxi! He's on it. Come on, eat it. There he is! Stick, we give him a little extra stick. Oh, there he goes.
So this is why they call them North Island fly.
See, no trout fishing. No trouts over here. This is a 9-weight fly rod we're using here. Best all-around size fly rod you could use. Floating line. We got leader I make up at home. Starts at 40 pounds, goes down to 30 to 20. Oh, you let it go.
Here, pull that fly right there.
Say hello. You want to see this? It's basically just like any kind of little popper you would see. Foam body, tie these myself. There's a little flash in there. Nice big hook on there. You got it. Oh,
Damn.
took my fly.
You got your fly. Okay, that makes sense. It's moving. You got a bunch over there.
Oh, that's a big one, dude. I'd love to get one out here.
See right to your left? Probably
Close? 20 feet, 30 feet?
tops. Yep, right. God.
Oh, God. There he is.
Oh, you got him? There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh.
Alright, play. So I'm telling you, Dave said we caught 100 fish that day. He's probably right. I'm saying to be conservative, we caught 65 fish. Majority of them were bluefish, some much more aggressive feeders than the striped bass. We did get striped bass, like this one right here, Dave's holding for me, and that was on the spook as well. And then we had Captain Dave with the biggest striped bass of the day, and he'll take it out with that one, alright?
Right here, we got a nice, I'd say about 25-pound striper.
All day long, that's 25 pounds.
We called through a lot of bluefish to get this fish. And what did we say? We're gonna take a few more casts, this last pod, see if we can find a little brown in there. What do we do? Look at the lights on them. That means there's a lot of these fish around right now. Beautiful fish. Great fight. Proper size tackle. We didn't wear them out. Now we're gonna give a nice little revival. If anyone's interested in targeting these fish on light tackle, especially topwaters, give me a call. The North Island Fly. 631-935-5719. Contact the kid. He'll let you know.
Oh yeah, she's getting that.
There you go. My man.
Thanks for watching. Guess the dish met the mooch, alright? Don't forget, love your military, love your cops, love your first responders, love your country. It's that simple, alright? I don't care who you are, Democrat, Republican, but we need to teach our kids reading, writing, arithmetic, not drag queens in our classrooms, alright? It's that simple. This time vote with your kids in mind and your wallet in mind, alright? Paying over on the water probably 8 and change for fuel, for diesel fuel. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. It's not necessary. We all know it. You all know it down in your heart that you screwed the pooch on this one. Please, let's get back to normal. Let's make America great again. If you think that's a bad thing to say, make America great again, do me a solid. Go unsubscribe. This is all about America, this channel. And if you think the Make America Great movement is a negative movement and it's a white supremacy movement, then you're complete. We are here. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, to make America great. Not this nonsense that we're in right now. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. This whole thing is evil. Let me throw something past you. 5-year-old kid, hey mommy, I want to smoke. No, you're only 5 years old. Hey mommy, I want to drink. No, you're only 5 years old. Hey mommy, I want to carry a gun around. No, you're 5 years old. Hey mommy, I want to do drugs. No, you're 5 years old. Hey mommy, I want to cut my privates off and be a girl. Okay, you're 5 years old, you know best. Really? That's what they're teaching our kids. Drag queens in the classroom. Brilliant. How about we stay competitive in America? How about we bring God back in the classroom? No. Bring God back? When you bring God back into the classroom, ungodly things don't happen. How you doing? Shake it, take care, brush your hair, I'm out.